Quickly, this is a paid segment from skinswap.com. Log into SkinSwap today to be able to easily trade, buy, and most importantly for us, sell skins. SkinSwap even supports PayPal, so it's quite accessible for everyone. Don't forget to use my affiliate code OMIGHTY to help me out, and also claim your free item at the top right of the website screen too. What's going on, guys? OMIGHTY back again with a weekly Rust Skins videos, and yes, I have been MIA for slightly over a week now. But this is what we're looking at for this week's store. We're just going to do a quick one this week because, of course, it is late. But I don't think we have anything new in the general store by the looks of it. A lot of stuff in the general store these days. 2 pages. All right, so let's have a look. We've got the Abyss set continuing with the Abyss road sign and the kilt, of course. And they're all $3.05, so above center store price. Have we had the clothing? I can't remember. We've had the metal gear. Don't think we've had the clothing yet. So the Abyss kilt could be worth money, $3.05. The Abyss set itself is actually quite nice and quite well made. I think it can pair quite well with other skins as well, including like Blackout especially in my opinion. So overall, the fact that they're $3.05 above center store price does mean that they're going to be a harder 3 items to be investing in. So I would recommend just getting them off the community market with the buy order. Pretty much for all 3. You could try and risk the kilt, but I do think for $3.05 it is a riskier investment. So I'd probably recommend trying to get it off the community market as well with the buy order. We'll just go from top left to bottom right this week. So let's look at the Berserker SAR. Continuation of the Berserker set. And this, in my opinion, has no place being at $4.60. So we've had the a few Berserker guns like AK and stuff like that. And now we've got the SAR. The highlight of the Berserker set, in my opinion, is the jacket because it is a unique jacket, whereas the Metal Gear has performed well and the clothing have performed well as well. But overall, I don't actually really like the Berserker set for the weapons. I just think there's a lot going on, personally. And for $4.60, I don't think the Berserker SAR is going to be a good investment off the Rust store for this week. So I'm not going to recommend investing in it. Moving over to the Chameleon MP5, I'm not really sure how the Chameleon set has been performing because I have been away at the moment, but just check the Steam community market and you can check how their prices are looking. It is going for $3.85, so it is above standard store price, of course. But yeah, as I said, check how they're going on the community market. If they're below $3.85 in the community market, then obviously buy it off of the community market with a buy order because that's how you're going to maximize your potential profits. Either way, I am going to recommend investing in it, even if it is performing lower on the community market, just because I do think they'll be a good long-term investment. But if they are performing around this price or lower on the Steam community market, then buy them off of there or place a buy order if they're around that price. But if they're like $5 plus and stuff like that, and actually making you money, then of course buy it off the Rust store. But overall, even if they're not performing well on the Steam community market, I'd recommend picking them up with a buy order because I do think these will be a good long-term investment. The Chameleon set in general is quite sick and very unique. Moving over to the El Diablo small box, of course, this is a continuation of the El Diablo set. This is going for $4.60, and honestly, I think it's a little bit, I don't know, it's just a little bit too clean. Like, I don't really think it actually matches the rest of its set, but I mean, it is what it is. $4.60 is also, in my opinion, too expensive for this small box, especially because the small box doesn't have a glowing part on the side here and here. And yeah, so I really don't think that that's ideal because, of course, that is one of the main spots you're going to be seeing it, especially if it's in one of your loot rooms. So $4.60, the top of it looks cool, but I recommend getting the El Diablo small box off of the community market with a buy order because, I mean, $4.60 is too expensive. Moving over to the grass rug now, you'd think this would be a good investment, but we did have the kelp rug as well, and of course we do have the forest green camo rug, whatever it's called. That one is expensive, like $19, $20, something like that. But of course that one has gone down in price because we have 2 new skins now that look very similar to it and have the same purpose essentially. So Helk, you don't need to keep accepting these skins that are all exactly the same. Like the Helk rug is very similar to the one that we already had, and the grass rug is of course similar to both of them as well. Of course it is the same concept, and I actually do really like these, so I mean, no shade to you, Helk, in general, because I actually do think this is a really nice skin. And I probably will buy it myself. But for $3.85, I'm not going to recommend investing in it as a investment because it's just too expensive. I'd recommend getting it off of the community market with a buy order if you are to invest in it. As a long-term investment, probably can make you money. But I mean, overall, the people that want the camouflage rugs are probably just going to buy the cheapest camouflage rug because they're all going to do the same thing. $3.95, keep that in mind. Pug rug. We haven't had any pug stuff for quite a while, but I've seen some pretty cursed things for the pug skins. And I'm pretty sure that's like on the weapons. So anyway, we finally have the pug rock skin going for $3.85. I'm pretty sure that's like around center store price for tools and weapons these days, which is actually the same as the Chameleon MP5 when I said it wasn't. So overall, I think it's just getting a little bit expensive for rock skins, especially because yeah, you respawn with them, that's awesome. But we do have some nice looking rock skins in the game. But I mean, like, it is a pretty standout skin. In my opinion, it's better than the other animal collection of rocks, like the capybara and whatever the other things were that got accepted. I do think that there is a little bit more effort put into these ones, and I like all the detail of like the fat rolls and stuff like that. It actually all works out quite well. Overall, not a big fan of the pugs, but I do think the pug rock can have a little bit of demand. It's probably going to sit just above its current store price in the rest of them stores. So overall, I recommend, if you want to try and invest in it, I recommend getting it off the community market with a buy order. Moving over to the Ronin collection, both going for $3.85. And I don't know if this is a continuation of a set, but we do have like other like Japanese styled, if that's Japanese, I don't know, bloody samurai, whatever, styled skins in the game. So I do think that these two items can actually pair quite well. Also, I saw this rodent mask. I'm pretty sure Bad Trip made this like a long time ago now, actually, and I was absolutely frothing it. I'm pretty sure he sent it to my DMs like over a year ago. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, $3.85. I think the Ronin mask can make you money. $3.85 though. You probably would be able to get it for cheaper on the community market with a buy order. I also don't really see the Ronin set continuing. I think it's pretty unlikely, but I mean, it is a possibility. But there is other skins that can be paired with it quite well, in my opinion. So overall, I think the Ronin mask is quite nice. I'd probably try and pick that one up, at least with the buy order. And the chest plate, maybe not. If you do want to try and pick it up, I'd recommend getting it off of the community market with the buy order though, because I do think it's probably going to go below the $3.85 mark. Moving over to the final skin of the week, we have the training road sign gloves. Now, we haven't had training in quite a long time, but this is another just set of black road sign gloves. So if you want black road sign gloves, check what the cheapest ones are and then compare them to this. I do think that the training road sign gloves will perform well. So I would recommend getting them off of the Rust Item store. It's nice to see the training set coming back into the Rust Item store because I actually thought it was quite a nice set, and it was also a very popular and successful set. So overall, I will recommend investing in the training road sign gloves off of the Rust Item store for this week, and that is going to do it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and remember, have a skits one.